Good morning, Reverend Sue here with Porch Preaching. Happy Saturday to you. It's a beautiful Saturday. I mean, it's cloudy, but it's warm. Hopefully it makes it so doing yard work today will not be too hot like yesterday was, and yesterday was gorgeous. So I'm just looking at the beauty of my neighborhood today, the dandelions, which is the first food for the bees. And it's unfortunate because I really want to cut my grass. I really try not to because so much of the nutrients for all of the different animals that are coming alive and coming forth, but it looks horrible. So there will be grass cutting today. But just trying to be aware of the cycles of the life. We used to do a no mow May. Yep, I got that right. And of course, my daughter, especially with the dandelion, she's very concerned about bees, about pollinators. She actually has a pollinator's garden in the back. So we're in tune with the web and cycle of life, which is also one of our principles as Unitarian Universalists. Remembering our interconnectedness, remembering that we are not alone in the universe, and that we have a part to play and a connection. And if we take too much of a connection, well, that could have impacts on the other parts of that web. And while we may be talking about nature, it can also be about the world, politics, government, community, neighborhoods. It's important to have balance. It's important to realize that voices and presence are very important for holding up and for supporting marginalized communities, marginalized populations. But it's also important to make sure that the voices, the presence of those marginalized or oppressed individuals don't get overpowered or overshadowed by do-gooders. During Black Lives Matter and when there was demonstrations, gatherings, one of the organizers would often say, make sure, if you are of the majority, that you support from the periphery, but you make sure that you're not stepping out or up against the voice of those who you are representing or supporting. I like that. Very often that happens. I've seen that happen way too many times. I've seen it happen in LGBTQ, supposedly good-meaning straight allies suddenly take over programs, pride events, the likes. I've seen it happen in religious areas as well. So again, it's important to be supportive, be an ally, be whatever, but make sure the voice that you are supporting is there, even with nature and with those connections. So I'm just thinking about that. I'm thinking about the outdoors, planting the backyard gardens, and hopefully having a restful Saturday in between all of that. So I wish for you today a day where you feel represented, where you feel supported, where your voice is either aiding someone who needs voice or you're getting assistance for your voice, for your cause, for your purpose. Because that's a big part of what our having community is all about. So have a great Saturday. I'll see you on the porch tomorrow. Blessings. Amen and a women.